Vlog Day 7 Part 2. Uh, it's not exactly going to be a Merry Christmas because we got the news this morning that we will not be able to visit the orphanage where Georgia was raised because basically COVID restrictions are still in place for it. So unless we've got a very good reason to be visiting, we're not allowed in. So basically, the entire one of the biggest reasons we came to China is off the table. And there's nothing to be done about it. The poor guy was calling about it. Our guide was calling about it. And he tried. And I called Louis. Louis didn't get back to me. Louis at Lowest Travel. And basically tomorrow we're going to go to this. Still going to go to the city, into the city, and look at her finding site where she was left as a baby. I'm hoping we can at least look outside the orphanage and maybe knock on the door and drop off some gifts. If not, screw it. But I'm just trying to not be pissed about it. Georgia seems to be okay. She's having fun. It's like, the rest of today was also kind of first thing we did was climb to the top to the Sun Yat-sen Mausoleum. That hurt my legs again, but at least I wasn't having a heart attack like I was when we were going to the Great Wall. And it was a beautiful view and a lovely park area. It looked very nice. Then we went to the Nanjing City Wall and looked around there. Again, some nice views of the lake outside the city. The wall is not quite as impressive as the one around Zhang, however you pronounce it. And no room for bicycling. And then we went to a little market area, which I describe it as sort of like, basically, if you lived in Maryland, it'd be like Old Ellicott City. It's just lots of nice little shops with stuff in them. And Michael, our tour guide, took us to get some authentic local cuisine, which was mostly duck and mostly spicy. And neither of Georgia or I were in the mood for spicy. And we have had entirely too much duck this trip. And so we didn't eat all that much, and it did not help that the staff was getting pissy with us because we weren't finishing what they were presenting to us, and it's like we couldn't get across to them, and it's like, I'm sorry, we didn't like it. Maybe it was the best thing you could get in the area, but we didn't like it. So that we got out of there as quick as we can, and then we took a walk over to do some shopping. Georgia bought some stuff, and I bought some postcards for my coworkers. And then we walked over to an old Confucian temple and looked around, and that was interesting because it's like, it's not like a historical site in the U.S. where it's like, it'd be kind of, how do I put this? You wouldn't have so many damn souvenir sellers that close to a 2,500-year-old site. And so we looked around there and it was interesting. And then we were in walking distance of the hotel, so we walked back there. And now we're trying to just chilling out a bit before we figure out what to have for dinner. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll check in later.